Okay, this is She-Wolf. And this beginning riff is very tough. So it's tough to grasp, I should say. It's very easy to play, but tough to grasp. So here it is. Okay, he's going to repeat that over and over again and sing while doing it, which is insane. And it's going to be hard for you to get, but I can't teach you to get it. I could just teach you how to play it. It's just an open 6-string palm muted and to that rhythm. So you've got to just apply your picking skills, focus on the rhythm, and listen to the CD, track, record, whatever you want to call it, to get used to it. When it comes out of that riff in the beginning, when he's singing, it's going to come into these power chords. Okay, so I'm going to show you that. So that's the 3rd fret power chord of the 5th string. My power chord, I do 3rd fret, 5th string, and then I do the 5th frets of the 3rd and 4th strings there. I do that chord, and then I just lift all 3 of those fingers to do the next chord, and I do the open 3rd with the middle finger on the 4th fret of the 2nd string. Okay? So you just do that kind of twice. And then you land on that 3rd fret, and then it goes into these palm mutes, power chords on the 5th string, starting with the 1st fret. When you get to the, so it goes 1, 2, 3, so it's 1st fret, 2nd fret, 3rd fret. When you get to the 3rd fret, you're kind of doing a subtle slide. So, all right, so you do that 4 times. When you get to the 4th time, he's going to break into that riff again, but this time holding the 3rd fret of the 5th string down. Okay, so get used to that riff. Once you get used to it, playing it at that part gets really easy. So from there, what he's going to do, he's going to break into the to like where the main verse kicks in. So. And then it kicks back into the... Okay, so how he does that is he does that riff I showed you. Except the last time you do it, just do the palm mute on the 1st fret of the 5th string 2 times, or sorry, 1 time, and then to the open power chord of that 1st fret, like that. So. So that's where that little transition happens. So here's what I've showed you so far. See, this is, I'm literally playing the song. This is everything I just showed you. So when he does go into the verse, or like, you know, the bridge before the verse, he just does that. Right? He goes right into that 3rd fret power chord on the 6th string. So he goes 3rd fret power chord 6th string, 1st fret power chord 6th string, and then he does that bridge of the first 2 frets of the 4th and the 5th string. So it's, right, that's that little bridge before the chorus. Then the chorus is very easy. You just start the 3rd fret 5th string to the 1st fret. Oops, sorry, I fucked that up. 3rd fret, 1st fret, 1st fret. Bar chord on the 1st frets of the 4th and 5th string. Repeat. Right, and then instead of going from that 1st fret, that F power chord to the 3rd fret of the G, you're going to go to the 3rd fret, or as we call it, the G. Then you're going to do this little, right? So here's how it goes. Second time. Right, so that little riff there, after he hits that G power chord, you're just going to do a hammer-on pull-off from the 5th fret of the 5th string to the 6th, like that, and then do a 8 to the 6 with your pinky and your middle finger on the 6th string. Hop right back over to that 3rd fret power chord 5th string. Then into the 2nd verse, and on the song goes. Showed you everything you need to know about doing the 2nd verse and even the 2nd chorus. So here I'm going to play where it comes out of the 2nd chorus. Okay, so he's just doing the 3rd fret. This is the part right before the song. 1st fret power chord 5th string. 4th fret power chord 6th string. So he's just doing a 3rd fret power chord 6th string. It cuts right over to the 1st fret power chord on the 5th string. And then a real quick 2nd fret. And then repeat back on the 3rd fret. Right? It's very easy. He does it twice. And now it breaks into the end solo of the song. So. So I'm going to show you this part. You're going to start your pinky on the 4th string on the 10th fret. And then from there, you're going to go from the 4th string 10th fret to the 7, 8, 10. 7, 8, 10 on the 3rd. Then from the 10, you're going to go 8, 7, 8. So. So after that 8, you're going to go 7, 10 on the 4th to the 8th. Okay? After you do that, you're going to come up to the 11th fret on the 2nd string. 11, 9, 8 to the 10th on the 3rd. Oops. Then after you do that 10th on the 3rd, you're going to come back to the 9, 8 on the 2nd string. Like that. Oops. And then from the 9, 8 on the 2nd string, you're going to do 10, 8, 6 on the 3rd string. 10, 8 on the 3rd string, 6 on the 4th string. Okay, so here's what you learned so far. Okay, so from the 6th fret on the 4th string, you're going to do hammer on from the 6th fret to the 8th fret on the 5th string, and then bar your ring finger over to the 8th fret on the 4th string. Same thing, but repeat that hammer on, except you're going to land on the 6th fret on the 4th string. And then the 3rd time you're going to do hammer on from the 6th to the 8th, 5th string, and then land on the 5th fret of the 4th string. Alright? right? Now coming out of this, you're going to do those hammer-on. Then you're going to do 8 5th fret, 6 4th fret, and then you're going to go, so from that 6th fret back to the 8th fret on the 5th string. So once you get back to the 8th fret on the 5th string, you're going to do 5 6 4th string to the 8th fret again on the 5th string. So, whoops. So that's that riff I just showed you. After that 8th fret 5th string, you're going to bar your pinky onto the 8th fret of the 4th string. Okay? So, so keep that pinky barred. You're going to go 8. So you're really going to go 8, 5th, 8, 4th, 8th on the 5th again. So. Then 6th, 4th, 8th, 5th. So. And then once you're back on the 8th, you're going to repeat the riff because it's going to go 8, 9, 10 on the 4th string. Okay, and then that's the 2 times that that riff is played. This riff is played essentially 4 times. So you're going to start as the last riff ended on the 10th fret of the 4th string. It's going to go so the 10th fret 4th string, and then it's going to go 8 7 3rd, 8 7 on the 3rd string to the 10 on the 4th string. Everything's going to land on the 10 on the 4th string. So you're going to go 8 7 10 7 8. Then you're going to go to the 8th fret on the 4th string. Same sequence. So every riff is going to be with a different note in between. Then to the 6th fret on the 4th string. But you can see I'm still doing 8 7 10 7 8. Right? And then the last note there is the 10th fret on the 5th string. So it's going to start 10 on the 4th string, 8 7 10 7 8. Then the 8th fret 4th string, 6th fret 4th string, 10th fret 5th string. And you do that entire sequence 4 times. Right? So this is the same riff. But it's a little variation. This is the ending, like little riffs that they do at the end. So you're just going to do the 10th fret 4th string 3 times on the 8th fret of the 3rd string, and then a hammer-on pull off 7 8 on the 3rd string to the 10. Then the final note is going to be the 8th fret on the 3rd string. That's it. And then guess what? You're going to do those same notes going down to the 8th fret on the 4th string. But still 8 3 times, 7 8 hammer on to the 10th 4th string, landing on the 8th fret on the 3rd string. To the 6th fret of the 4th string. To the 10th fret of the 5th string. Then that last note is the 10th fret 4th string. And that last note is and slide off the 10th fret. So that's it. So just take that riff slowly at the end. You'll get the speed when it, as you keep practicing. Good luck with it.